El Derby Madrileño, the Madrid derby. Always a glittering occasion on the Spanish football calendar. Real Madrid and Atletico on the... It is the Merengues against the Colchoneros here at the Bernabeu. That's Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid. And the sparks usually fly when these two lock horns. I'm Derek Ray, and with me for commentary is...
Great tactical battles, no matter who's been in charge of the teams. And this will be no different. I've got to say, this should be a good game today.
Valverde. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside Eder Militao in central defence. Jude Bellingham starts alongside Federico Valverde in central midfield. And lining up through the middle in attack today is Kylian Mbappe. And this is how Atletico will line up. Jan Oblak gets the nod in goal. Nahuel Molina plays with Javi Galán in... Mbappe! In it goes! Real Madrid take the lead in the derby! And just look at the fans! Utterly delighted!
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
Lino. Looked as though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending. Lot to like about that pass. Alvarez. Now Griezmann. Committed challenge. Really inventive stuff from Real here. Aimed towards Mbappe. Well, it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it was played over. Good distribution. And he read it superbly. Oh, splendid skill. Mendy. Valverde. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. And Real doing well to win it back. Alvarez. Marcos Llorente has it. It's going to be an Atletico throw-in. Llorente. Well, let's see about the cross. And a time for cool heads. Rodrigo. Real find themselves in a position of menace. And that is how to block. Conor Gallagher. And a strong tackle. Well, we can see what they're attempting, but it's just not coming off. Dangerous looking attack. This could be the equaliser. Oh, that goes down as a wonderful save. But hang on, offside is the decision here. Pressure applied, can they make something of it? Griezmann's through ball. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. Vinicius Junior. Atletico might be able to cash in here. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered. Mendy. Dangerous looking through ball. Valverde. Could be. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day. So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Lino. Can he find the right pass? Incisive pass. Well, what a stop that was. Mendy. Is with Vinicius Junior. What can Real do from this position? And Bellingham. Saved, but still a chance. Oh, they survived the attack. Lino. Here's Alvarez. Well, good run this. Now, what can he do with it? And credit due, a good intervention. Mbappe? Well, that one has promise. Opportunity it is. And nicely parried away. Can't miss. And a goal, it was served up on a silver platter for him. And that is that, half-time here in the Spanish capital. The ball moving again. Real have the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. Alvarez. That's a good pass. And the ball is loose. Griezmann. Well, he could have put it away again, but credit to the goalkeeper.
Well, the way he's playing, he's surely going to get his second goal soon here.
Whipped in by Griezmann. Punched away. Very quick thinking there. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. And he's broken free. It could be up for grabs. No nonsense clearance.
Well, Oblak has just kept his team in it there, and it may just give them the impetus they need. They certainly haven't been at their best so far.
Oh, that's a really good pass. Rodrigo. Kylian Mbappe. Oh, strong hand on the ball. Antoine Griezmann did plenty of talking on the pitch in the
Derek,
first
big
half.
moment this.
A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And Mbappe just hits it with such confidence. He strikes it so cleanly. It's a great goal.
Samuel Lino. It needs an accurate cross. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That was miles off target. And here's a change now for Atletico. A struggle for Atletico to keep the ball. And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. Oh, good vision. Well, that was an opportunity to get themselves back into this contest.
Well, it's a chance, yes, and one they needed to take. They're struggling here, no doubt about that.
Vinicius Junior. Mendy, and played in. And Bellingham, palmed away by the keeper. It might be. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps.
Well, had that gone in, surely that would have been game over. Credit to the keeper, though. That was a good save.
An Atletico throw-in coming up here. It's opening up for them. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Well, on the evidence of what we're seeing in this match, Kylian Mbappe is a striker at the peak of his powers, you've got to say, Stuart.
Well, the keeper will be sick at the sight of him. He's been shooting from everywhere and he's taken his goals really well.
An alert piece of defending. 20 minutes remaining. A fine reading of the situation. Advantage Atletico. Could be a chance to break here. Trying to open up the defence. Griezmann's in behind. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him. Back in action then, and Atletico right back in this contest now. A quarter of an hour remaining here. The delivery. Well, a deft clearance. Corner conceded. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Well, they promised much on the break, but ultimately delivered little. Molina. Here's Alvarez. Excellent ball over the top. Oh, there it is! Atletico have levelled it! A huge moment in the game! And cutting it out. Determined defending. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Well, offside, I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
And level it is. In the closing moments, can Real Madrid change that? Oh, the penalty's been given! Late drama here, and how costly could that prove to be? Well, his name and number have been taken as well, Stuart.
And quite rightly so. It was a poor challenge. He was right to give it.
And will that be the goal that gives them a derby victory? At this stage of the contest, you'd have to think there's a pretty good chance of that. What a moment! Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Lemar. Atletico might fancy their chances from this position. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Atletico Madrid know they're not going to get too many more chances. Time is a factor. High pressing at its best. Nice switch of play. Real losing possession. De Paul. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Yes, Derek. Well, it could have gone either way, couldn't it? It was